Alright, hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to another Princess Connect redive video. Now today I'm making a video going over the next up-and-coming gacha character, New Year Hiyori. We're going to go over her entire kit, see if she's going to be worth the summon, and see if she's powerful enough to be worth her guys' jewels. Hint, I don't think she is going to be because of the pure amount of fire that we're getting within the next 2 months or so. So yeah, New Year Hiyori, she's going to be the next up-and-coming character, straight after New Year's Yui. She is confirmed to be the next character. Now, I have made a speculation video going over if they're going to be doing the Wii banner first instead of the Valentine Chizuru banner, because the global 1 year anniversary is actually going to be at a different time versus the JP 1 year anniversary. So they might be doing it a little bit differently. We'll see, because they have treated global a little bit differently so far. They've also been very, very well with community reception and all that stuff. So I'm very positive that if they do the 1 year anniversary and they drop Valentine Chizuru, it just wouldn't make sense to people, because everyone knows that Mui is supposed to be the 1 year anniversary character, unless you don't really pay attention to YouTube or Reddit or Discord, any of that stuff, even Twitter at that point. People will probably be really upset. They'll be like, where's Mui? Where's the 1 year anniversary celebration? We got the countdown, we got the login bonus for 1 year anniversary. Where's Mui? So we'll see what they do with that, but New Hiyori is confirmed to be the next up-and-coming character. She will be dropping on January 5th. As of recording this video, it is currently December 29th, so that is currently about a week away or so that's why I'm making a video. I like to do a video when it comes down to the last week until we see the release of the next up-and-coming character. So she has a very tough spot to compete in right out the bat. Just taking a look at the recent banners, we have the New Year's Yui / Christina banner, which was probably the best banner in history, and then we have a New Year's Yui, once again a top 3 character in the entire game. Then you have her right here, New Year Hiyori. Then you have Valentine Chizuru, who's the best physical support in the entire game. And then you have Wii, who's one of the best physical DPS in the entire game, probably #1 character in the entire game when she drops. So she's competing with a lot of broken characters, so we'll see how she compares up to them. We have her pulled up here on Princess Connect Redives Fandom. I love this website. They have a lot of good information on here. I'll be able to go over her strengths, her weaknesses, as well as her skills, and see what people think of her in terms of overall rating in modes. Then also have her pulled up on Priconne as well to show her exact defenses and where her attack power, HP, and all that stuff is going to be set, as well as her damage for her universe and all that stuff. So let's go ahead and start, of course, with Princess Connect Redives Fandom. Here's, of course, going to be her gacha art. Absolutely amazing art, one of my favorite arts in the entire game. The splash art is really, really cool. I definitely think this is 100 times better than New Year Yui's. And I think New Year's Ray, it competes with New Year's Ray. I think New Year's Ray probably has the best New Year's skin overall, but Hiyori's is really, really good. Alright, so let's go ahead and move down to her strengths and weaknesses. So her strengths and weaknesses, of course, she's going to be a very, very hard-hitting character. She's going to be a physical attacker frontline character. So she's filling the exact same role that the normal Hiyori, the one that you get at a 1-star or a 2-star level, I can't remember. I think she's a 1-star. But the one that you're able to get her unique equipment right now, she's going to be competing with her. Now, in my personal opinion, I think New Year's Hiyori is definitely better than the Hiyori at 5 stars with her unique equipment, but let's go ahead and see why. So she's going to be a single target character, obviously the same thing as the normal Hiyori. Her universe can reduce enemies' physical defense as well as their TP gain rate. So it'll be lowering the enemy's TP gain rate. Once again, this is a very powerful effect against bosses. Basically, it's going to be able to help you out from getting hit with big universe from bosses. Basically, really strong against clan battle bosses. So this is going to be really, really strong against clan battle bosses. A very, very powerful TP gain rate debuff. Definitely one of her underrated abilities that she does have. And then her skill 1 is going to increase the physical attack for all allies who deal physical damage, as well as herself. You'll see in a second. So this is going to be a very, very powerful ability. Once again, making her even stronger on clan battle teams. Her weaknesses is her physical defense from universe is not quite effective. Basically, this is going to be a small debuff. You can kind of think of this, if I go ahead and pull this up into game here, you can kind of think of this as the normal Kiara's with her new equipment, when she gets the extra lowers magic defense of all enemies in range by 17. Like this little 17, it's not really much. It's a little something, but you know, it's not really something that you go, whoa, she's an insane physical defense shredder on the same level as maybe Makoto or Christina. But no, she's not. Unfortunately, if they did make her like that, she'd probably be really, really broken. She is very strong though, so here are her overall rank evaluations without unique equipment. Of course, as you can see, she is very solid in Quest and Luna Tower. Arena, not so much. Really not going to use her in Arena when you have Halloween Shinobu and the Cleave meta currently going on. She's just going to get destroyed, really. And then you have her at an A tier for clan battles. So overall, an absolute great character. Very solid DPS. I definitely think Christina is better than her as a DPS character all around. And I definitely think Mimi is going to be a better physical attacker than her. So I think if she would release at maybe sometime around the Ilia time of 2021, so like March, April, around there, she definitely would have been meta for a few months. People probably would have pulled for her, but I don't think she is definitely worth it right now, considering the next up-and-coming characters that we have, as well as Christina's already been out for a few months, who's definitely just better than her all around. So now I have her here pulled up on pre-calc at a 5-star level 118 at rank 11.6. I'm also going to go ahead and up her bond levels to bond level 8 as well. So this is going to be her at rank 11.6. I don't know if this is her optimal rank or not, but I have her at rank 11.6 because this is usually an optimal rank for a lot of physical attackers. So her stats, 18,802 HP. Honestly, not that crazy good, but it's honestly really solid considering she is going to be a frontline character. So she will be taking a little bit of damage, but she obviously isn't a tank, so she really doesn't need to worry about having super high HP of like 25,000-ish plus. But still, 18,802 is really good, almost 20,000 HP. Very solid. Her physical attack is actually very high at 8.4 thousand. She has 8,452 physical attack, of course 0 magical, and then her defenses are at 189 physical and 152 magical. So this is almost the exact same spread as Hiyori. This is why I have Hiyori pulled up. Keep in mind, Hiyori is going to be at rank 10-6, so the comparison might not entirely be fair. So she might have a little bit less defenses, a little bit less physical attack than her, but she will be having almost the exact same like kind of stat lineup: 179 physical, 153 magical, 20,888 HP. So her HP is definitely way higher on the normal Hiyori than it is on New Year Hiyori. But we're going to see the real big difference is actually going to be her physical attack. Her physical attack is only at 5.79 right here. But as I said, if we look at the New Year Hiyori, she's rocking 8.4k. That is an insanely big difference. That's a massive difference. Defenses on physical is a little bit higher. She goes from 179 to 189, so she gets like a plus 10 physical defense increase there. Honestly, very solid. Physical crit rate is at 335 for normal Hiyori, and the new Hiyori is at 282. I think she's also a single target puncher. Yeah, so this is going to be, I think, one punch of single target. Lowering physical defense by 24 for 18 seconds. Honestly, the 18 seconds defense shred by 24 is actually really solid. Obviously, it's not a big physical defense shred, but it's still a physical defense shred, so it's going to help out your allies. And then, of course, this is not HP drain. This is supposed to be TP drain, so she lowers their TP gain rate by 20 for 18 seconds. Very good. Her skill 1 or her rank 2, rank 4, whatever you want to call it, this is going to be a very solid ability. It's almost the exact same ability that the normal Hiyori has. She's going to raise her physical attack by 1,071 for 12 seconds, and then she's going to be raising the physical attack by 714 for all physical allies. So if you go ahead and compare that to the normal Hiyori, she's going to be having the exact same skill. Of course, her kitty combo, which will be boosting her own physical attack by 1,309. So even with this kitty combo active, she's only going to be about 7,000 physical attack. And then you compare that to the new Hiyori, who has 8.4k at a baseline, and then you add this physical attack in by 1,000. She's rocking over 9,000 plus physical attack. And then you count her EX skill of 2,000, and she's rocking over 11,000 physical attack in total. So definitely a way higher physical attack stat line than the normal Hiyori. Physical defense shred, she's also supporting. I definitely think she's 100% better than the normal Hiyori with her unique equipment, but we'll see how it goes. Her defenses are solid. Crit rate is honestly really good. Honestly, in my opinion, I feel like she's definitely very impressive. Unfortunately, as I said, she has released at a very bad time. We have Valentine, Chizuru, and Mimi next up. Valentine Chizuru is a must summon for clan battle players, and Mimi is a must summon in general because she's a 1-year anniversary character. So let me know what you guys think of New Year Hiyori down in the comment section down below. Are you guys going to be summoning for her? I think Hiyori's really cool. I'll probably toss a multi or so at this character and see how my luck goes. Maybe if I pull in one multi, who knows? Thank you for watching. Hope you guys all have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace out. I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye, everyone.